Welcome to Marina's kitchen. Today I'm going to make a hot potato roll. I have made a potato roll in a cold one, but this is the one I'm going to bake in the oven. So what I started out to do here, I have boiled and mashed 800 gram of potatoes. So I've just mashed them up. What I'm going to do to that is I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter, and I'm going to mix it all up. And I'm going to add an egg to it. And I'm just going to mix that all together. We're going to put half a cup of grated cheese in there also, okay? And look, just mix that all together. And I've got this all ready to put in my filling. I'm going to fill it up with some ham and some cheese and I've got here one tomato, and I've got some basil with it. Now the tomato I have here, I've taken out the seeds. I just wanted the skin part. I don't want the inside of the tomato, and I just moistened it up with a paper towel to get all the excess moisture out of there. So I've got one tomato and basil in that, and I've got some finely chopped ham and some cheese to put in the middle of this. So what you do is just mix this all together. That's the potato, the butter and an egg and the cheese. And it just gives it a lovely consistency. And there's about 800 gram of mashed potatoes there. Beautiful. This is going to be baked for about half an hour, and then we take off the paper, and then we're going to bake it for another 10 minutes. So all you do is that. Now what I'm going to do here is I've greased a paper, baking paper. I've greased it with olive oil, okay, just like that. And I'm going to put some breadcrumbs on that because I'm going to coat that with breadcrumbs. So what you do is just sprinkle some breadcrumbs on that oil, because I'm just going to wrap it around the potato roll. Just sprinkle a little bit like that, and it'll go all over. And then I'm going to sprinkle some more on the top. Okay, just that gives it that little bit of a coating. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this potato on that, and I'm going to spread it out like that. I'm going to spread it out. Just put it this way so I can roll it up. I'm going to roll it up instead of having the baking tray the other way, I'm having it this way so I can roll it up this way, okay? And look, just put that all together. And I'm just going to put that all together, right? Okay. And that's all. It doesn't take long. It's very nice. You can have it with a steak or some sausages or a salad, whatever you want. Look, just spread that out. Just spread that out nice. Just keep on spreading it out. It's got to spread out evenly. So I'm just going to spread that out evenly out on the paper. That's all you've got to do. And then I'm going to fill it up with that lovely ham, cheese and the tomato. That's all you do, is just do that. Look, and then it's better that I just do it with my hands. Just wet them a little bit. And you can just do the potato. You can push the potato how you want it, that way. There you go. That's lovely. That's how I want it. And I've got it on that oil and the breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to roll it up. Okay, this is what I want. I'm just going to dip it like that and just have it lovely on this tray. It's just to fill up your tray. That's all you need. Now, what I'm going to do, just put your fingers like that. I have put salt in the potatoes, just a little bit of salt in the potatoes. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put the tomato with the basil on first. I've taken out all the seeds. I'm only using the end bit of the tomato. That's all I'm using. Just put that all together like that. Spread it all, only one tomato, that's all, that's plenty. Just put it all together like that. And then we're going to put the ham on top and some more cheese. That's it. Lovely. All we need is one tomato and some basil on that. Now I'm going to put some ham. Just sprinkle some nice finely chopped ham. You don't want big pieces, you just want little pieces of ham, and just put it all together. You can just imagine, just put as much as you want to. You can fill it up as much as you want to. When you see you've had enough in it, that'll be enough to go through it. Just push it down, put it down. Another bit will go in there. That'll be plenty. Now I'm going to put some cheese on top of this. There's about 200 gram of cut up ham, and there's that tomato with the basil, and we've got plenty of here of this. I think that's enough now. Just put it in as much as you want to. You don't have to fill it up that much. Okay, look, that's lovely, just like that. Beautiful. And then after, I'm going to put some nice cheese on top of that. I've got some mozzarella cheese here, and it's all melted lovely. I'm going to put it on the top there. Lovely. And I'm going to roll it up now, and then I'm going to put the breadcrumbs on the top. We don't have to put any more seasoning to this. I'm going to put a bit of, I've got the salt in the potatoes, so I don't want any extra salt, but I'm going to put some pepper and some oregano. That's all I need. All I need in those things. Now I'm going to sprinkle some oreganos on it, just to give it a little bit of extra flavour. I've got the parsley and the tomato. Okay, and I'm going to give it some nice pepper. Lovely. Now what we're going to do is roll it up. It's got some breadcrumbs underneath, so we just have to lift it up. That's why I put the oil in the paper, because it won't stick. So just lift it up like that and roll it around. Roll it around like that and bring it together like that. There you go. And what we do now, that's sealed up like that. What we do now is bake that for about 30 minutes, like the way it is there, and then take the paper off just on the top and let it cook for about another 10 minutes, so it'll just brown it all, and then cool it down before you decide to cut it, because sometimes it's very soft to cut it. So just cool it down before you cut it. And look, I'll show you the one that I've done beforehand. I've done one before. This all goes to my family, all my cooking. They go, who are we going to get some more cooking today? And I thought I share it up with all my family, and they have a bit each, so they have enough food. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I've done here. Look, that's what it's cut out. Got beautiful filling. It tastes lovely. It cuts nice. When it's cooled down, it cuts beautifully. Just cut it like that. Cut a nice slice. Look, that's the end bit there. I'll have the end bit. And look, just cut that up like that. Keep on cutting it up like that. And that's cooled down. When it's cooled down, it cuts very good. But if you have it hot, it's just sort of a little bit too soft to cut it hot. So when it cools down, just cool it down, and that's yummy. Beautiful. Now you can have that with a couple of sausages, a steak, a salad, whatever you want, or even just like that, just for lunch. It's beautiful, and it'll keep in the fridge. You can cut it, cover it up with some cling wrap, or cover that up with some cling wrap, put in a container. It'll keep, or you can have a couple of lunches with it. So I have made your other potato roll, but that was the cold one. This one here, it's nice and warm, and it's better to cut while it's getting a little bit hot. When it gets cooled down, when it's too hot, it's too cut, but it's cooled down. Look, you can cut it down like that. Look, it cuts beautifully. There you go, your lovely piece there. I'll have this bit. Lovely. you got that ham in the middle, you got the cheese, just that little bit of tomato with that basil inside, and the potatoes got cheese and the egg and the butter, and look, there it is. It's ready to go in the oven. Beautiful. Just leave the paper like that. Brush your paper with oil and breadcrumbs. Roll it around like that. Bake it for 30 minutes. Take the paper off and give it another 10 minutes. Then let it settle down before you decide to cut it. Let it cool down, because while it's hot, it's a little bit difficult to cut. So look, that's cooled down beautifully and it'll cut lovely. So look, go ahead and try this potato roll, baked potato roll, and I'm glad that I've made it for you. I'm happy that I'm doing it. Thank you very much for looking at my videos. Have a great day. Bye.